trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my writs are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Face don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Face don't modest, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Face don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better.
Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
I'm on a new level.
I know that I'll be fine. And you know that I'll get better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Zayvon Collins on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. This drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Past the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run the first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
It is 2nd and 9. Throwing is Young. We're trying setting the tight end screen.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback, so the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down, back at the 8-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Out to his right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. That one taken in by Ted McMillan. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Look at play action with Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Young hands it to Hubbard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The motion man is Sanders. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Murray. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Murray on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll run. Here's Benson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
What an advantage advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Here's Murray to throw. On the run to the right. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They go play action with Murray. This hard, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and put them down for a loss. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
We get on the return. Will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
It's just incredible what he's able to do with his legs. He's able to go from a passer to a runner in a split second. And once he gets in the open field, he's as dangerous as anybody in the league with the ball in his hands.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Prater's kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here comes a reverse. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. Rolling right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. But we'll need to check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. On the bootleg, it's Young. Moving outside the pocket. And the Panthers are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, it's Young. Moving to his left. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options. And now it is fourth and goal.
A 25-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10. The motion man is Sanders. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
It's a gain of 17.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
A 36-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They go play action for Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Forced to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A run with Hubbard, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got a man. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Now Young. That's out quickly into the hands of Thielen. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Another walk through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
first play of the drive, and here's Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the left side here, caught by Addison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now, Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Now Murray. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he'll take it on in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now on handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And it's 3rd down.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Another run here with Hubbard. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. With stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Prater on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
He'll run. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.